Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Aztecs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grant behind the line. It's Lawson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He'll hand it off.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Aztecs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Aztecs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So Texas's offense gets their first crack now. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Crosses at 35. Breaking free at midfield. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards. Nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The receiver grabs it. Finding some room at the 25. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That's reeled in. It's Lawson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the Aztecs with first and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play. Responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time, they win the battle up front.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the completion made. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. San Diego State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his look.
Touchdown, San Diego State, as they put 6 more on the board. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down. Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Aztecs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt. Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Ball handed to the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw it again. The pass is hauled in over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looks to the left, pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Longhorns are in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's leg way. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. On the ground, it's Davis. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Lawson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Texas, 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Nice game, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pass caught. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Longhorns will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas!
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Make the extra point and trail now 28-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down his back. Hawk. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's an important first down on that running play. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Aztecs will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Set to kick off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's leg way. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Texas 17.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The San Diego State offense on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gets them into the touchdown. 31-24. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Lawson. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver. And the Aztecs looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawson. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Aztecs line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Running through the tackle. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up when they drive, but they push back that time. Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. San Diego State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee when they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Lagway. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cut quickly. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
you know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. First down here for this offense. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away.
Boy, at this point in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing, a chance to get the ball back, and you fumble. I just don't know how many possessions or opportunities they're going to get after this.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. Take a timeout while they check him out. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Can he make it to the marker? Touchdown, Aztecs. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's that defense shifting again. To throw, it's leg way. It's the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep again. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Grinding away with a running game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a draw. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Aztecs bring their punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survival.